business 3, 4, some people have been in the business for 5 years, you kind of get, oh, you earned an iPad. Oh, okay, you fast start qualified. Oh, awesome for you. Do you know how we felt about fast start qualifying and iPads and Lexuses when we were getting them? It was like my hair was on fire. It looked kind of like the crab head that I just had on. Like it was like flames, like smoke. Like it was awesome. It was like, oh my gosh, you just hit your iPad. Are you kidding me? That's the most amazing thing in the world. We have to be that excited and have that much zeal about what we are doing. Nobody's going to be curious or interested in what you're doing if you're like, I just, smoked some reefer in my car a few minutes ago, so that's why I'm really mellow right now. And I know I call it reefer. I have no idea why. It's just what I've always called it. And so I'm like, and so this stuff that I'm doing, like, it's really cool. I think it may just very well change my life, but it is addressing, not changing a whole lot, but it's addressing my fine lines and wrinkles. Would you like to try it for 5 nights? Okay. I never want to use your stupid product. I probably chuck it at your head for talking to me like that anyways, and for smoking reefer because it's going to kill brain cells. All that to say, be excited about what you're doing for the love of Peter. I listened to a sermon today on people are texting me, so don't text me about reefer. Okay, people, I don't need to know. I don't even know how to spell it or even how to use it, but I like the name and I think it's funny. I was listening to a message today about a pastor talking about just his church and him questioning. He's like, we had an amazing first 10-year run. And he goes, I had amazing anxiety over, do I have what it takes to do the next run? He goes, this has already exceeded anything that I ever thought. And to be honest, I came into this business with very little expectation. My first 3.5 years in this business, it's way superseded anything that I ever thought that I would do. And I'll be honest, there are moments where I have fear, question, anxiety of, do I have it in me to do it all again? I'm just being 100% transparent. And I didn't say this on the first Zoom because you guys are my 2 feet in the boat people. So, one, I believe God's given me what I need to do the next run. 2, I'm designed for this. Like I had a lady, not even part of my organization, that I'm pumping up to do this, this promotion. She's not even part of my organization, here in my kitchen about 15 minutes before my last Zoom that I had to do. And you guys, I just love people. I love people and I want to see people win, whether it's going to make me money or not. So all that being said, do I feel anxious sometimes that I don't have the chops to pull this stuff off? Absolutely. But here's what I want you all to know in this. I know in my walk with the Lord, I don't do anything by myself. I know He's right beside me every step of the way. And that's what gives me the wherewithal to go, you know what, the weight of all of this doesn't really fall on my shoulders. It falls on Him. So that's in my own personal walk. That's where I live. I live going, I'm handing it over. I'm living in surrender mode. This is all you. I'm just your vessel. This is the hard lifting is on Him. The hard lifting in your business is on us. It's on your NMDs. It's on your SDs, your EDs, and your regionals. Get your people on 3-way calls with us. If you have anyone in your funnel that is teeter-tottering, whether they want to sign or not, you need to be on the phone with them immediately, discussing with them what the opportunity is this month if they were to get started. Let's say somebody got started in your organization as a new BP in November. Let's say they fast start qualify in November. Well, there's no bonuses for that, but they're going to get their $150 fast start qualifying bonus. Plus, they're going to make money off of every kit that's purchased from the BPs that sign underneath them. So that's easy, $300 right there, right? If they go into December and we help them get to director, some people can get to director in 1 month. I wouldn't want to freak anybody out, make them feel like they had to do it. It's possible. You can totally do it. We had people in Australia do it. But if they fast start qualify for their first month, their second month, they hit director, guess what? They hit director. They're getting their iPad bonus, which is what? 350 bones or whatever it is, or the iPad or whatever. And then they're getting a $750 bonus on top of it. That will supersede anything that they could ever have made hitting their director bonus outside of this promotion. So that's what we want to be communicating. Let your NMDs, let Tennille, Carrie, Kate, me, Brittany, all of us leaders do the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to do the heavy lifting. Any of your new starts that started last month, I would be on the phone with them faster than faster than I got that crab head off my cute little head, because the red doesn't look good on me. I would be in contact with them, letting them know what the opportunity is, because don't leave any cash left on the table, because anything that the company is going to be paying out, we're talking millions, they will be paying out on this promotion. It's going to someone. You just have to decide if you want it to be in your Christmas stocking or somebody else's. So that's what I want you to focus on. Barrier of entry. So figure out what your baseline is. Figure out what your highest rank, August, September, October, whatever your highest rank were in those 3 months, that's your baseline. From there, we want to see you guys rank advance. This promotion can be as epic as you want it to be, or it can be as cricket as you want it to be. I am super excited, and I'm not super excited because of NMDs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, get shares in all the money that corporate brings in from this promotion. You guys, it's massive. NMDs will get a $6,000 bonus. That's chump change to those of us that get shares. I could care less if I get a bloomin' share in out of all this. I want to see each and every one of you walk away with the bonus that you deserve and that you want. So you are going to get out of this what you put into it. Garbage in, garbage out, right? We've heard that about what we listen to and what we think about. Whatever you think and you process, it's going to come out. Good stuff in, good stuff out. What you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And that's the same thing with this promotion. So if you want to hit director, I would pop so many directors, whether it's you or it's people below you. I would pop them like it's going out of style, because that's the lowest level of rank and bonus. $750 is a huge amount of money to somebody that's just trying to make their kids' Christmas special. That's huge. So think about that. Think, who can I help? And I would create leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Who can I get there? If you have no one in those legs, then get yourself to director. Get yourself to director. Leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. 4,500 in volume. You're at director. You've got to have 1,000 in personal volume. So that's your customer volume and your personal volume. Most of you that are NLC qualifying and have preferred customers, that's not a big deal. You're going to have that volume there organically. And then from there, set your goal. So you know what your baseline is. Set your goal. Let somebody know that's above you, whether it's your sponsor, me, Kate, maybe it's Tennille, maybe it's Carrie. Let them know what your goal is in this promotion for November, December, and then January. And then from there, Jeff Olson, it's funny. He just said there's so many distractions in this industry, there's distractions in life, period. Let's be honest. I see, sparkly lights or glitter somewhere, and immediately I'm on to see what it is. Like I have the, mental capacity and brain span and of a gnat. Like, I'm all over the place, which is a lot of times why I'm trying to think about what I'm talking about, because my mind's thinking about 18 other things. And from there, Jeff Olson is like, going into the season where we are going to be inundated with distractions, Thanksgiving, Christmas, putting up the lights, putting up the tree, getting Christmas presents, holiday parties for work, holiday parties for your spouse, family parties, all the different things that are distractions. This promotion is what is going to keep your eyes on the prize. If you want that bonus income, you're going to have to stay focused for the next 60 days for sure. I'm going to do it. All the mapping out that I've done for game plans already today, I've got a slew of them tomorrow. I've got a slew of them on Thursday. I've told everyone, run your face off through December 15th, because December 15th is when your prospects and even your potential customers are kind of going to go a little MIA and off the radar, just because they're going to be into full-fledged fa-la-la-la-lying, okay? So just know December 15th, some of you guys like that fa-la-la. I could tell. Like, you guys, some of you smirked. Like, you thought that was cute. I did too. I thought it was cute. Know that you're going to run your face off through December 15th, okay? Knowing we've got 45 days now, probably 44 because today's gone. Now we have the fuel that we needed to get us through those 44 days. 45 days. So Figure out where you want to be. Let us know and let us do the heavy lifting. I will do 3-way calls all day long. I have no problem doing that. I can do them getting a pedicure. I can do them walking my dog. I can do that. I do them all the time. So make me, put me to work. And from there, I'm going to pass it over to Kate and let Kate kind of run through the logistics on qualifying. Take it away, Kate.
Okay. So I'm double dosing my phone because my computer is about 8 time zones slow. So I'm going to try and screen share. So Elise, I was not taking selfies. Thank you for that text message, but I'm just trying to make sure you all can hear me. Okay. So let me know if this screen shares. It might take just a second, especially if I actually click the button.
Your voice does not delay at all when you do it from your phone. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's coming. Slow and steady. Okay. So this is in your email. So if you're looking at this and you want to hold it in your hands, go to your email. It's in there. There's little links to click at the bottom. There's videos to watch, the whole 9 yards. The only thing I'm going to tell you is don't get stuck in the how-tos that you study this until December 15th, because then I'm going to have to come to your house and shake you. Like, we have got to get moving with this. So for month 1, all you're going to do is rank up to the next rank. So I think Tanya said it, but it doesn't have to be your highest paid rank. Like, I don't have to hit 1 star. Okay. I mean, why wouldn't I? But I don't have to. So what you're going to do is figure out what your highest rank was, August, September, October, and you have to rank up. So if you've fallen back, or if someone on your team has fallen back, this is their chance to get paid to put the time in and re-rank, which is awesome for Christmas. So the first thing you're going to do, some of this is a review of what she said, but get to a higher rank. The next rank up, obviously your main focus is directors, because if you want to hit iPad, or if you want to hit Lexus, you just pop your directors. If you want to hit ED, you pop your Lexus earners. But really everything rises and falls on the iPad in this business. And like Tanya said, I mean, there's been a lot of iPad earners on my team, but when I earned that stupid iPad, you guys, it felt like the Academy Awards. Like, I was so ridiculously excited. I walked around the whole day like, yep, I got an iPad. It's crazy. So don't lose that feeling, because that's what your team feels like too. But obviously focus on the iPad, rank up, NLC qualified. That's a no-brainer at this point. If they're going to just give you cash, you have to at least do that. And then generate 1,000 in new start volume. So that's PCs, BPs. Don't let that scare you. Just by getting new PCs last month, and then, no, I think it was just new PCs last month. And then I did have a little bit of rollover, but I had 2,000 in personal volume, and I didn't do anything heroic. So you can absolutely do that. For month 2, to maintain, you're going to hold the rank advancement, which, you guys, Nerium is genius, because we don't want anyone to be a one-hit wonder. We want you to get a rank and stay there, because that is what provides that security income for your family. So hold rank, be NLC qualified, and then you only have to generate 500 in new start volume in December. That is like a Jeff Olson gift to you, because he knows it's the holidays. And there are, like Tanya said, December 15th, people do slow down. I will tell you, you can't push people based on, more than what they're willing to do. But I had a December where we just crushed it. We doubled our volume, and it was because everyone was all hands on deck, and we just worked slow and steady amounts. It was little bits, and we worked as an army. And I will tell you, if you don't want to slow down in December,
you don't have to.
No, it was amazing. And that was when, I remember texting Tanya that night. I'm like, well, we popped like 5 iPads and doubled volume. She's like, okay. So we just kept going. It was awesome. So don't stop just because if anyone in your team slows down, you can get a lot done. And then this is the good part. Here's the money. Hello. Print this out, put it at where you can see it so you remember what you're working for. But if you hit director, that's 750 bonus, which is amazing. If you're still in your iPad qualification, or your team is, they're obviously going to earn more than that, like Tanya said. And then $1,000 to hit Lexus. Even if you've fallen back from Lexus, you're going to get your Lexus payment once you re-hit, plus that $1,000 bonus, which is awesome. And then ED is 2,000, regional 4, and NMD is 6,000. This is like gangster money. Like, this is huge. So figure out where you can hit in there, where you want to be. Honestly, you may think I'm crazy. Figure out what you want to use it for. I was at a coffee shop yesterday because the kids were home from school and we cannot sit here all day or I go crazy. So I saw this woman fast start game planning for a different company. And I'm so nosy when it comes to other things. So I just sat there and listened to her. And I'm guessing it was Mary Kay because she talked about business builders and things like that. And she asked the woman she was game planning, what would $500 do for you? Like what could get crossed off your list that you need or want? And if you itemize it like that for yourself, sometimes it makes it easier and you realize, what can I do with this? I want to go for a bonus because I love to travel and I want to pay for plane tickets. I know that may seem frivolous, but that is my love language. So that's
well, and that will be your Christmas present to me, is a plane ticket.
Yes.
Right.
Men.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
A to the men.
Yes. I'll fly you somewhere with me. You don't get to go by yourself. But what I love, you guys, is they're going to pay it out in 2 installments. So not to say, you're going to hide your bonus, but if you need to, it's coming in 2 installments. You can kind of gracefully put it in a secret spot. But you are going to maintain your rank. You're going to get part of your bonus the first month, part of it the second month. This is insane. They're basically paying us to do what we were already doing. It's just going to maintain that momentum that we want before the new product launch. So like Tanya said, if you have anyone on the fence, I talked to someone on my team. She was texting me last Zoom and she's like, I have 3 people I need to send this to right away. They were on the fence. I got to get them on a call. Yes, absolutely. Because this isn't about us. This isn't about us saying, well, I don't know if they'd be interested. Did you ask them? This could change their whole family dynamic. You have no idea. Even if it's just an iPad and a mom who's more confident, whatever it is, reach out and share this with people because you will be getting text messages from them saying, I don't even recognize my life. This has changed everything just because you shared something. So get past yourself if that's stopping anyone. It may not be. And share this because you don't know. If they say no, oh well, they would have said no if you didn't ask. So share this and let's reach down, figure out who's in. Sorry, the Cubs are playing and I have boys. There's probably someone crying. God bless America. So reach out to your upline. I don't know. Let's stop. My whole family's screaming. This is awesome. Gosh. Okay. Do you see that whiteboard by the TV? That is where I'm putting the names of people who message me and say, I'm in, here's what I want to do. This is what, like I've had people say, okay, I'm in for Lexus. I'm in for ED. My team's getting iPads. Here's what we want. Here's how we're going to do it. I write their name on there. I write what they want. Why? Because then I can look at that and say, okay, Elise needs another Lexus to hit ED. We're going to get it done. So then it's mapped. She knows how she's getting there. I know how she's getting there. We're no different than a team. You have to know your game plan. You have to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to run around like a bunch of crazy pants. So that's not our goal. So reach out to an upline. Let us know what goal you would like to hit with this. We will map you as far as what needs to happen. And we go together. And I said this in the last Zoom. I did not hit NMD with Fairy Dust, and I wish that was as easy as it was. But somebody mapped me, and they mapped me every single month. And they would say, you need to go do this. And I would say, okay. I didn't let my brain overthink it because I wanted to stay home. I just did it. Okay. This is not super hard. We're not curing cancer. I wish we were, but we are not. We are sharing information and letting people make their own decisions. So if your upline wants to help you, reach up. I'm not a lot of your upline. I could care less. Text me if you need help. I will help you. That's what we're here for. And you can't shake the teacher out of the girl, even if I'm at home on my couch. So I will help anyone if you need it. Just reach out. But we need to start now. So my advice to you is ready, set, go. Like, I want you to look at your next week. Like, who are the 2 people I can talk to about this every single day for the next week? Who can I follow up with? Because your goal is to share with as many people as possible because they could be waiting for this. And knowing that they can earn that bonus plus making their money back, that might be all they need.
Huge. Okay, let's open it up for Q&A. Does anybody have any questions of something maybe they're not 100% sure about and you want to ask real quick?
I do. What is the bonus structure going from a brand partner to senior brand partner?
There isn't. So the lowest rank that you can earn a bonus is director. That's why we want to rank as many people to director as possible. And really, how you get
So
to
when you
direct.
hit,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So
Go ahead.
when you hit director, then you get your half your bonus that month, and then next month you hit director again, and then that's when you get your full
other
bonus.
half.
So it's the other half of your bonus.
Correct. Did that answer your question? Christy? Okay.
I'm mute. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, quick question.
Sure.
I saw above both of the things that said 2 different months, so we can do this from November to December or December to January. Is that correct? So if you do nothing even this month, the next month, if you go December to January, it can happen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here's the other thing too. If you are out of NLC qualification for the trip, so some of you, may have missed a month, but you're still working towards your NLC points every single month. You may not be qualified for the trip. You're still eligible for the bonus. You just have to be NLC qualified the month that you would hit that new rank and that new level. So I want to make sure that there's security. If you're notified for Puerto Vallarta, you can't go on the trip, but you NLC qualify the month that you hit director, you hit senior director, you're good to go. You're good to go on that. Just make sure you've got that 1,000 in personal volume. And we'll monitor all that stuff for you too. And we'll help you look at the numbers. So don't, like Kate said, do not get overwhelmed with the thinking. Like, I was talking about the anxiety. When you're focused on yourself, everybody, if you got notes in front of you, write out the word anxiety. A-N, write it out. A-N-I-T-Y.
EXTY.
What is, say it, A-N-I-X-T-Y?
IEXTY.
Oh, sweet nibbler.
Sorry, I was shooting my mom face to my kid, giving him anxiety. Get upstairs.
What is in the very center of that word? What letter?
X-I.
I. I is the very center of that word anxiety. That's where I say, let us do the heavy lifting. Let us do the heavy lifting. Don't try to fast or qualify your people on your own. Get them to director on your own. Utilize us. And how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So let us, in your game plans, walk through with you. And here's the thing.
Hey, Tanya.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Just sitting there for like 2 seconds. You know how you say you have to listen. But I think about all the time when you say listen, I think silent. You juggle those letters around, and it's listen. You got to be silent to listen. You got to be listening to be on your way to hear something different than what you think.
Absolutely. Well, it's like me when I was talking about a couple weeks ago about leaning in. You guys need to be leaning into your prospects. I was doing some game plans today. I never in a million years with anybody that I talk about this business, they never know what's in it for me. They never have any idea what goal I'm running towards and what I'm working towards. I honestly, it's everything about them. Hey, let's get you started. I want your kids to have a great Christmas this year. Let's get you started. I want to help you go down to part-time. Let's get you started. I'd love to get you out of your full-time job and home with your kids. Let's get you started because we want to help you get into a new car because your car is literally falling apart. It has nothing to do with me. And the anxiety part of all that, the I being in the center of it all, when I'm putting other people first, guess what? I can take a deep breath. I know that I'm doing this for the right reasons. We are going to get where we want to get when we take care of enough people, whether that's get them the product that they need or get them started with the business and get them ranked up. Anybody else have any other questions about anything that we talked about?
Oh.
One other quick question, Tanya.
Sure, Matt.
This is for you or anybody listening if you've heard anything, because I've had someone, it's kind of on the same subject, but about the opening of Columbia. Some girls, we've heard December, but then I've heard that just the brand center in Columbia is opening in December. Have you heard anything about that? Because I know that might help us with advancing and stuff too.
I think that it will be after the first of the year. That's my gut feeling, is that it's going to be after the first of the year. On the NMD call today, and you guys know I'm 100% transparent with you and will tell you any bits of information I can tell you. They never even made a mention about launch for Columbia. So that tells me it won't be till after January 1.
Okay.
Here's the other thing, what this is setting us up to do. January 7th, we're going to be launching a derm product. It's going to be a skin product. Some of you have a few hunches as to what it is, and a couple of you are dead on, just so you know. Then come March, we will be launching a health and wellness product. Then in July, we're going to be launching another derm product and another health and wellness product. By 2018, we will have a full line of health and wellness products as well as a full line of our derm products. And these are not duplicator, and this is what Jo said today. These are not duplication products. These are like state-of-the-art, unlike anything else that's out there, but yet is going to raise the lid on people that are going to take a look at our business and yet also take a look at what our products are and have. And Jo said this. He's a health and wellness junkie. Anybody that watched him get on the cruise ship, Kate Stevens personally saw him do this. He is into supplements, juicing, and all that jazz like you would not believe. He probably alone every single month spends thousands of dollars on what goes into his body. Okay? He is no dummy when it comes to health and wellness. And he says we will have the best products in the industry, if not in the United States, for what's coming in that health wellness area. So I'm super excited about that, and know that that's going to raise the organization. He wants us to get our organizations, our customer base, and our team base as big as we can possibly get it between now and so when we launch that next derm product, it's going to catapult you into the spring throughout the winter. So just know the company is not just, November 1 just sounds like a really dandy time to just launch it. Everything is premeditated, you guys. It's all a reason to get you to the next level faster. Here's the other thing too. We want long-term wealth. I don't want a quick fix of a couple people earning a couple different bonuses for 2 months. Forget that garbage. I want long-term wealth. I want to be in my 70s collecting $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 monthly checks while I'm, good grief, who knows where I'll probably be at the bingo tables and, playing shuffleboard in Arizona or down at the beach. I have no idea. But I want to be collecting those ever-loving checks. I will have a fine set of dentures. I will tell you that. And I implant, what do they call them? Because I don't have the money. I don't have the money to get the best of the best people. I mean, I'm going to look sharp. All that to say, I want long-term wealth. I don't want a quick fix now. That's the thinking we all need to be thinking. Not, okay, what can I get in November and December? We want sustainable growth. We want long-term growth. But this promotion is going to set you guys up for those things. It's not like Rank Up Mania where it was just bodies flying everywhere. BPs are falling from the sky and whatever. That's why hitting the ranks 2 times. There will also be a board that is going to compliance just to make sure that people are qualifying and hitting the ranks the right way. So, and I'll be honest, I've never gotten a letter or an email or a phone call from corporate saying that anyone in my organization is shade balls. So I'm not worried about any of you guys, but just know we want it to be authentic. We want it to be real volume. We want them to be real brand partners because we want it to create real business long-term for you guys. So this is setting us up for that huge January 7th launch, and we're not going to want to miss the boat on that. This promotion can be as big or as little as you guys want it to be. Thanks, Britta. It can be as little or as boring or as, whatever. Yeah, it's okay. I just would rather go to the dollar store and buy my Christmas presents this year for my kids. There's nothing wrong with that. Before Nerium, guys, that's how we made Christmas happen in the Decapity house. It was at the dollar store. Now, because of Nerium and because of what this provided for each and every one of our families, It doesn't have to be the case for people anymore. And shame on us if we have that old thinking, the stinking thinking mindset. Nerian is giving us the biggest gift on the biggest, baddest, coolest, most beautiful platter in the world. It's yours for the taking, but you've got to go get it. You've got to go after it. You've got to want to rank up. So let us know. You can't fake this garbage that I feel about what this company is doing and what it's doing for the lives of people in our families and in our lives. You can't make this stuff up. This is like real life change. And I said this on the earlier Zoom, and maybe I said on this Zoom, I don't know, I'm tired of done game plans all day. The most attractive thing you can do and be about this promotion to your organization, but also to your prospects, is going to be your excitement. So if you have to ever loving live on 5-hour energy drinks or amino energy drinks for the next 2 months, for the love of God, invest in some beverage. Okay, people? Get excited. Be amped. Be pumped. If I got on here every single week or just when you talk to me on the phone and every day was, I'm okay. I mean, I got out of bed. I'm my heart's still pumping. I'm here doing all right. You guys would never want to follow that. You would never want me to lead. You would never. Leaders are going somewhere. They have a destination in play, and they have a plan in action. You guys have to get a plan. You know your baseline. You have to have a plan, and if you want to get there, guess what? You're going to have to help a bunch of people get where they want to get, and so on and so forth. If you don't have anyone to help get anywhere, then just get yourself there. And Kate, myself, Carrie, Tennille, Brittany, we're all here to help you. We want to see you guys win on this. I could care less if I get 1 share, 2 shares, 3 shares of what the company has. I don't care about any of that. I want to see you guys not have to shop at the dollar store for Christmas this year. That's what I want. I want to see you
Connie,
guys.
what was your
Yeah.
daughter for Halloween?
Which daughter? Oldest, middle, or baby?
Baby.
My baby was Supergirl. Like
Cute.
Wonder Woman's daughter, Supergirl. She was pretty super, I'm not gonna lie.
Azaz is my favorite aunt.
Oh well, and she should be. She really should be. She's pretty fly for a white. Well, no, she's not a white guy. She's a black girl. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? She's pretty fly for a white guy. Oops. Yeah, Azaz is a black girl.
I can't hear.
Okay,
what's going on, but-
and that's okay. It was probably good that you didn't hear that, Azaz. Anybody have any questions before I wrap these shenanigans up? Run your faces off. That's what I'm going to tell you to do, is just go run your faces off. Kate's got a whiteboard. I've got a notebook because my whiteboard's not big enough. But my crab head is. I mean, look at this thing. You guys, I mean, this is insane. I mean, look at this. For those of you that missed the opening of this Zoom, this definitely makes the world go round. I mean, look at these eyes. This is seriousness. This is my happy place. I don't do this for people. People don't see me in red, period, let alone see me in things like this. Just know I feel secure. The anxiety is gone. I love y'all, but I want you to run your little faces off. Do not be a crab. That's what this is. If you're wondering, don't be a crab. Run for the promotion. Let us know. Crabtastic. This is
You look
crabtastic.
really good as a crab.
Yeah, zip it. Whoever that is, just zip it. And I have a sudden craving for some dip. I need some dip or something. Just know Miriam is going to give a ton of money away, millions, over the next 2-3 months. Do you want it to be in your pocket? And that's what you need to focus on. This can be as big or as little as you want it to be. I'm stoked. Probably won't sleep tonight, just FYI. Super excited about what this is going to bring for you guys in your lives. Let me know. Let your upline know where you want to be, and let's lock and load and let's do this thing. We'll game plan you. No worries there. Even if you need to be re-game planned, I'll totally do it. No worries. Sleep's overrated. And guess what? I will game plan you with that crab on my head. I mean, I will. And I may even eat crab sticks while I'm doing it. So, booyah. See, Azaz, you're the favorite Aunt of the Year award. Whatevs. Okay, bye. Bye, people.